Today we're talking about function composition. So we're going to take two functions and combine them, where the output of one function is going to become the input of another function. So we are going to look at some examples. Um, so number one, we have f of g of -3. Okay, that's how we read that statement. And just like order of operations, we're going to work from inside the parentheses first. So the first thing we need to do is find out what g of -3 is. Then whatever that is, we're going to put that into our function f. Okay, so first I'm going to figure out what g of -3 is. And if I look at my function up here, g of x is 3x, so I have 3 times -3. Which is equal to -9. So now g of -3 is equal to -9. Now I want to put that into my function f. So if I want f of g of -3, that is going to be equal to my function f, which is 2x minus 1. And in place of my x, I'm putting in g of -3, which is -9. So I have 2 times -9 minus 1. And that is equal to -18 minus 1, or -19. So f of g of -3 is equal to -19. So if we look at our next example, number 2, we want f of h of 7. Okay, so here's our function f, here's our function h. So first we need to find the innermost function. So we need to find h of 7. So h of 7 is equal to 7 squared plus 1, which is equal to 49 plus 1, which is 50. So h of 7 is equal to 50. Now if I want f of h of 7, okay, that means I really want f of 50. So I'm going to plug in for my x value in my function f, I'm going to plug in 50. So 2 times 50 minus 1, which is 100 minus 1, or 99. So f of h of 7 is equal to 99. Example 3 has a little different notation. So it has this little circle here, okay? And all that really means is g composed with h, which is the same as us saying g of h of 24, okay? So again, we're working with what's closest to the number. That's our innermost function. So these two statements are equivalent, okay? So if you see this notation, know what that means. G composed with h, which is really the same thing we're saying here. We want to find g of h of 24, okay? So first we need to find h of 24, which is 24 squared plus 1. And 24 squared is 576, plus 1 is 577. Okay, so that's h of 24. So now we're going to plug that into function g. So g of h of 24 is equal to 3 times 577. And that's equal to 1731, 1731. So just note the different notation up here, but it means the same things as we see here. So if you're taking like an ACT or something, you might see the different notation, but it all means the same thing. And remember to find the inner function value first and then plug it into the outer